welcome back YouTube with another video. So today we're going to be covering how I was able to get my 5 different jobs in tech. So starting out for me, what I was able to do to first even get my intro into tech was starting at the bottom. So I started with as a laptop repair tech. So how I was able to get that was through Indeed. So I looked at all the different job postings, looked at what stuff they were looking for, all the technical skills and education, all that. Most I didn't even have. I didn't even went to college for IT or cybersecurity, none of that. But I just took what I had from all my previous experience, wrapped it up in a tight, nice little bow, and I applied to different places. But what ended up happening for me was I got in through a recruiter on Indeed. So that's how I got my first job, right? Once I got laid off from that job, so that was a temporal, so get in, get out. Once I got laid off from that job, I worked on my LinkedIn the whole entire time I was there. And so once I worked on my LinkedIn, the whole time I was getting other looks at for higher paying laptop repair techs. And so when I got out, I didn't want to become another laptop repair tech. I'm trying to get into cybersecurity. So it's kind of painting my resume to look like, I know in order to get into cybersecurity first, I know I had to go through IT. So what I did was I painted my LinkedIn to look as if I'm trying to get into the help desk, because I know help desk, then try to get into a sysadmin role, and then from there kind of take it from up there. So what ended up happening was I got laid off from that job, and I got a couple calls from different recruiters, and boom, able to land my help desk job, all because I changed my LinkedIn, and boom, I wasn't even really applying for jobs. Like I said, I had the recruiters coming in on a frequent basis, so I didn't have to apply. So once I got my job at Wells Fargo, I'm sitting up building some actual good credentials and good skills. And then so while I was there, I got a call for another job once I was there for 5 months for like a sysadmin role when I was like quote support engineer role, but end up getting that job through another recruiter. Like I said, as I'm going along through these jobs, I'm updating my resume constantly. My resume / LinkedIn. Your LinkedIn is a reflection of your resume. I cannot stress it enough. Your LinkedIn is a reflection of your resume. So if your LinkedIn is not up to date, you're not really getting seen. Your DMs are dry. So you're applying to hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of jobs. You're not getting seen for nothing. Versus me, my whole career, it's been through recruiters. I believe in recruiters, HR folk, whatever, who can get you into that job or get you seen. Versus applying to hundreds of thousands of jobs. All these hundreds, if not thousands of jobs to get even maybe one or two interviews. Because job market is rough. So I got my support engineer role now. Like I said, I constantly, Wells Fargo got the help desk, updating my LinkedIn and resume. I'm staying ready. Just in case a recruiter reach out to me, boom, here goes my resume. You already see me through my, through my LinkedIn because it's a reflection of my resume. So once I was at my support engineer role, now my support engineer / sysadmin role. Now I'm flying now. So where I'm updating everything, right? So I'm getting hit up for boom, similar roles, support engineer, system admin, but I'm trying to make that jump to cybersecurity. Like I said, a lot of people tell you, hey, in order to get cybersecurity, you don't have to go through IT. No, you have to. Realistically, you have to, right? You need the skills, you need the credentials of IT work because you do a lot of some IT level stuff in cybersecurity. You need to understand IT concepts and have actual IT experience. So that way, when you do get into cybersecurity, it's a whole lot smoother versus if you don't know about one of my favorite commands on Windows is Windows key V. That's the clipboard. I eat, sleep, and breathe the clipboard, all because it helped me a lot when I was in IT. Having to copy and paste a whole bunch of different things over, like that's tedious. So if I just copy everything's hit the clipboard, I can just paste, right? Copy and paste is a big part of IT. Copy and paste different things, especially, I don't know what you're doing, but copy and paste, right? So while I was there updating everything I'm doing, but like I said, I'm keeping it relevant. But I'm making sure I'm keeping it relevant to my next role. When you're at these jobs, find the skills that are relevant to the next role you're going for. So that way you make it easier for these recruiters to see you for what you want to be instead of getting seen for the same thing. Because some of y'all are getting seen for the same roles over and over again, or not even getting seen at all because you're not even updating your LinkedIn or looking for what these recruiters are looking for these jobs. And how you find that is through job postings. I look through all the different job postings, right? The issue is there's a lot of fake job postings out there. So looking through, but they're looking for legitimate skills. So they're actually looking for unicorns. As y'all know on these job postings, they're looking for unicorns, right? So even though they're looking for unicorns, so you can apply to, they're not going to see unless you're really a unicorn. So if you're a unicorn and have everything they're pretty much looking for, they will hire you. right? Other than that, you're just wasting your time, right? So instead, I look at these job postings because they're actually legitimate job postings. So, like I said, they're really looking for that unicorn. But you take all that. So I went through hundreds of job postings for the roles I'm going for, and I applied it to my resume. Okay, what have I currently done that applies to this, or what currently have I not done that I cannot put on there yet? But then let me see what I can work towards or gain in my personal time I may not be able to do at work, so I can still put that on my resume and talk and tell a story. And the key thing is your resume should tell a story, and so your LinkedIn should be a reflection of your resume to tell that story. So while I was as a support engineer, like I said, I want to get straight into cybersecurity after that, right? I feel like I already built myself up at this point. So when the time came, boom, got hit by a recruiter. It's like as soon as I got my security plus, that's when everything started rolling in through. And because that was a big thing with a lot of these security job posts, they want you to have security plus. Like I said, I would have never seen that if I wasn't really looking. I'm not just going on, hey, get this certification, get that certification. I'm not watching these different YouTube videos or what certificate. No. Go for the certifications that your the role you want. If they keep on seeing that same cert, go for that cert. Don't go with these YouTube videos because they're going to give you generalized information. No, go hunt down what you're looking for, right? Some of you are just too general. I want to go for this job. I want to go for, no. Have your two jobs you really want to go for, and they should be somewhat similar to each other in a sense. But so unless you have like two different resumes and two different things you want to try out, but in a sense, your two roles that you should be going for, they need to be similar, right? For me, I was going for IAM, or if not IAM, I was going for incident response, right? Which they're not really saying, they're very much different. So, because incident response and identity access management, two different things, but like I said, I had two different resumes for both because I've done a lot of incident response when I was a support engineer, and I also did a lot of identity access management work. So between the two, I could have went either or, right? But it so happened that I was able to get identity access management work. So that kicked off. Got hit in my DM by a recruiter, boom, and then he got me my role at CVS. And so since then, been in cybersecurity, and now I'm already moving on to my next role at a bank. So doing bigger IM stuff, in a senior level role, and I only been in cybersecurity. I only been in tech for 2 years. I only been in cybersecurity for at this point about to be 10, 11 months. It hasn't been a full year yet. So starting next month, dang near will be a full year. Me being in cybersecurity, I'm already getting to a senior level role, and I went from mid level to straight to senior level. So so the key thing was I kept on looking for what are these jobs looking for in a candidate? What have I already done? What I don't have? What should I start working towards? I know I can get experience towards. So a lot of y'all aren't looking for what they're looking for, what your future employers looking at, right? You're just thinking, oh, let me just try this, try that. No. Go be intentional. A lot of y'all are not intentional. A lot of y'all scared to update your LinkedIn. I'm in a current job, but I'm scared to go. I'm like, no, you ain't. There's a process to all of this, right? So right now I'm currently working on my premium paid for Discord membership to where in there, if you want to get, I'll be having products and services in there to where I'll teach LinkedIn, I'll teach resume stuff, I'll teach how to move up within the career, how to even get started in IT, how to get in cybersecurity. So I'll be showing all these different things. So my Discord will be linked in my bio to my premium Discord. Right now it's not premium yet, but I can just get up in there. Like I said, once I start doing paid memberships, I'll have my 3 different tiers. So far I'm looking at, tier 1 is be free membership. After that, 20 for tier 2, and then 50 for tier 3. Like I said, I want to get people. So each tier will offer more valuable information, and then as well as I'll be doing private consulting. So once I get my consulting stuff set up, to where you can be able to do one-on-one coaching with me, and I can teach you all the things you would need to know to progress your career or start your career or whatever you need, or even get a job, in general. So, but thanks for watching. Have a good one.